it like that.
Getting a startup off the ground isn't easy. It's not for the faint of heart. Getting a startup off the ground in 5 weeks, well, that's insane. Yet LaunchX came together just a few weeks ago with the hunger and drive to solve real problems through entrepreneurship. The late nights, uncertainty, and debates were all hurdles that teams bounded over on their search for a successful startup. Ideation, research, prototyping, doubt, brand building, feature creep, financial projections, reports, and sales all led us to today. We know that this is just the beginning of the incredible journey that every entrepreneur here has before them. Today, we celebrate their amazing work and look forward to them continuing to shape their community, city, and their corner of the world. Welcome to the 2025 Online Demo Day.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Demo Day. I'm your MC and lead instructor for Cohort C. My name is Melina Bixler, and I am thrilled to have you all here with us today. From 2:30 to 4 Eastern Time, we have a fantastic lineup of 3-minute student pitch videos, followed by 3-minute Q&As by our rockstar panelists. So get ready to witness student startups and their innovation in action. Students, a little bit of logistics. If you have not yet been promoted to the panelist role, please use the Q&A function and raise your hand virtually to notify our team so we can promote you. When you are promoted, please make sure that your audio and your video are off until it's your turn. And also, please make sure to rename yourself with both your team name and your team number so that it's easier for our team to identify you. And then when your team's Q&A session ends with the panelists, you will be removed as a panelist status and back in an attendee place. So without further ado, I would love to introduce our amazing panelists. We have Gladys Wan, who is the program lead at Beta University, and Madison Mutieva, our global marketing graphic designer at Gensler. Panelists, we're so glad to have you here. Please, warm round of applause in your little Zoom world for our panelists. Gladys and Madison, please note that you will have exactly 3 minutes for Q&A session. Our team will notify you when you've been given the final question so that we can stay on schedule. And after each pitch, we'd also like you to fill out a feedback form for our students, and our team will send you that form in the chat now. All right, the moment you all been waiting for. These are our pitch order for our student teams today. And we are going to kick off the pitches right away with Team 2. Please say hello to the team who is lighting up small businesses, connecting traders with influencers to spark growth through social media magic. Please welcome MicroSpark.
Fitness supplements. I literally post skincare and coffee corners.
I don't need more names. I need the right match.
There has to be a better way.
MicroSpark, for influencer marketing that finally fits.
Hello, we are the team behind MicroSpark. Our platform uses AI to transform influencer marketing for small and niche brands, making authentic growth easy, not exhausting. Let's talk about Emma. She's a solo skincare founder obsessed with her product. But instead of creating buzz, she's stuck emailing influencers and juggling spreadsheets. She doesn't have time to find the right people or manage endless communications. She's not alone. The global influencer marketing is headed to $32.5 billion by 2030, but small brands still waste hours trying to figure it all out, only to get poor results. What Emma and brands like her really need is targeted audience, real alignment, and scalable UGCs without the chaos.
MicroSpark solves these pain points by connecting like-minded brands with micro-influencers based on shared promotional goals and audience alignment. From outreach to performance tracking, campaign management happens all in one place. No more juggling spreadsheets. With automated emailing and richer insights, brands spend less time on manual tasks and more time on growth. The results? Up to 20% higher conversion rates and 3 times the return on investment compared to traditional marketing channels. Emma finally gets to focus on her business, while MicroSpark works behind the scenes. Where other solutions fall short, MicroSpark stands apart. Most platforms are either built for enterprises, provide only limited analytics or basic discovery, or force brands to cobble together their workflows from multiple tools. MicroSpark is the all-in-one answer, offering powerful AI-driven discovery, seamless campaign management, and automation built specifically for small and mid-sized brands. We're currently in beta testing and launching proof of concept pilots with DTC brands, especially in wellness and lifestyle, and consistently collecting hands-on feedback from founders to refine and evolve the platform continually. We charge $50 per month per brand with affordable pricing by region. At $17 cost of goods and $15 SG&A, that's an $18 profit per user monthly with a 36% margin.
MicroSpark is here to simplify influencer marketing so founders can turn ambition into action without the overwhelm. Thank you.
Thank you, MicroSpark. Please, if you don't already have your cameras on, please have your cameras on. And panelists, I invite you to ask questions of MicroSpark.
I'll just maybe go ahead. Or Madison, you want to start?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay, thank you. So thank you, Microsoft team. I think this is really good. You already laid a good foundation that you cover every aspect that maybe investor or other people want to see. My question is that maybe we'll just maybe dive into a little bit on the growing interest part, like on the last page of the video. So that how do you prove that this is sort of like the market that may generate revenue in the future? And also how do you prove that the growing interest. Have you done any maybe user interview or like maybe pilot users or maybe just could you elaborate more on that?
We have had customers lined up. We have 17 to 18 customers who are ready to join us once the prototype is ready. We have one customer who has already paid in advance. So
Okay,
we do
awesome.
have customers ready.
Okay, I see. Then my only suggestion would be like add those to the pitch deck or the demo video you have to prove this aspect. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, my question is more of how you're planning to reach out to these micro influencers. What's the ad campaign for this look like?
Yes.
Okay, so currently we are reaching out personally to each and every founder, like solo founders, because they find it really hard to juggle everything around. So they're quite easy to find when get in the market. So we found them easily, but influencers were quite hard to reach out to. So what we have created is market that's available to reach out to both of them. So founders don't find it difficult to reach out to influencers.
Okay, great. Gladys, any follow-up?
Yeah, I think so you're targeting mainly on the small brands, right? Rather than enterprises.
Yes.
So I'm just wondering, like, consider they have maybe comparatively limited budget, like why they should pay for another like analytics tool in order to do the influencer marketing. Like, have you any and do any like validation on their like maybe willingness to pay or the ability to pay?
Yes, so one thing we have developed is that in comparison with our competition, like our main competition is Collabster, and they charge $80 a month for a similar platform, but our platform actually does the same thing and more because it connects micro influencers with these small businesses, but it also allows you to send AI generated emails so they don't have to waste time on that, create spreadsheets for you, and it also gives suggestions on brand partnerships. So basically, it does the exact same thing as our competition, but more for a less price.
Got it. Cool.
And that's our panel session up. Those 3 minutes go fast, don't they? Thank you so much, panelists, and thanks, MicroSpark. All right, our next team is making math fun and competitive. one game at a time, helping students prepare for Olympiads with ease and excitement. Please welcome Math.
Hi, we are Team Math, and we are here to make math feel magical again. The problem, Olympiads and math helps build logic and creativity. However, most kids never get experience. It is seen as intimidating, inaccessible, or just plain boring. We believe that math is not the problem. The way it is introduced is.
Cohort is a web-based platform that transforms challenging math into a fun and visual experience. Students explore math through interactive language games, puzzles, and brain teasers. No pressure, no memorizing, just thinking, discovering, and playing. It's all structured into levels so learners grow at their own pace.
There is a growing demand worldwide for tools that go beyond basic maths app. Only Maths is a unique gap filler. Instead of focusing on simple operations and speed rules, we target on a higher order thinking, the kind of Olympiads are built on. Plus, since it's fully web-based, this is accessible for both classroom users and individual users. No waiting, no shipping.
We have already built and launched our working prototype and it's live. On the Olympiad platform, students can choose from a wide range of challenges, from language riddles to geometry problems and algebra puzzles. Each problem is labeled by difficulty and topic, and students can track their learning through a personal dashboard. We also add the progress analytics section that shows which topics they have mastered and how they are improving over time. Teachers who reviewed our set loved its classroom potential, and students told us it felt like playing a math game, not doing homework.
Our Math follows the dual subscription model. For families, we have the individual plan, which gives monthly access to puzzles and progress tracking. For educators, we have the school plan, which will give you multi-student access, teacher dashboards, and even group features. To grow our base, we are targeting math teachers, Olympiad coaches, online parent communities, and STEAM-featured math educator platforms and influencers.
Our model is lean and scalable. Since fully digital, there is no physical and shipping costs. We plan to reach 1,000 users in the first year with an expected 10 to 15% conversion to premium plan. By year 2, we aim to expand into 5 countries in partnership with school and after-school programs. Only Maths is built to grow one student, one puzzle at a time.
Thank you. With Math, we're not just teaching math, we are shaping the minds that will shape the future.
Thank you, Math. I'd invite you to turn your videos on, the whole team. And panelists, what questions do you have for Math?
Yeah, I had a quick one. In terms of your market, I noticed there wasn't a specific region and/or city or country listed. Can you speak to me a little bit more how you plan to partner with international organizations to bring, certain math levels to this platform?
So to reach our customers and to make many partnerships, we are targeting specific organizations like schools, and we are also targeting social media ads for parents, math communities, and forums. And by leveraging free content like sample questions to attract users who upgrade to premium features, so that this will attract many organizations, schools, and other partnership countries, so that we can get a partnership with them and get our agreement soon, so that we can reach customers very well.
Well, thank you, Math team. Just a quick question, like, why do you think right now is like the timing to solve this problem? Like, what are the main points that you are trying to solve your target customers?
So
Sorry, you can continue.
okay, so we are trying to solve different like this problem because we believe that our product address the lack of engaging interactive ways for students to prepare for competitive exams like math Olympiads. There may be different competitions, but children's never get the chance to experience it, even in our countries, in other developing countries. So traditional study methods like feel boring and ineffective for many students. So it's because of that, many students didn't get the chance to compete. So we believe that by gamifying preparation and tailoring difficulties by grade level, we believe that we can make learning math fun, accessible, and effective, which will help students build skills, confidence while enjoying the process.
Yeah, so also I want to add something. Our main purpose is to make middle school children love mathematics, especially Olympiad mathematics, because they hate it because they think it's so hard. That's why we designed our website as a game so they can fun while solving the Olympiad mathematics questions.
Oh, I guess I have one more quick question. The learning space is pretty saturated. What makes your app different than another one that I find on the App Store?
That is a great question, and our time
Yeah,
is up.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
team, I want you to think about
yeah.
that question and be prepared to answer it another time. All right, thank you so much, Math. Now we have a team that's turning sustainability into a streak. They're gamifying eco-friendly habits and helping you waste less, one daily challenge at a time. Please welcome EcoScore.
Is John. John didn't always think twice about his trash impact. Tossing out leftovers, buying cheap clothes, grabbing plastic water bottles, it was just part of his life. But lately, it's been bothering him. He sees the overflowing bins on his street, hears about climate change in school, and wonders if his small choices are adding to something much bigger. John wants to change, but every time he looks up what to do, it just feels like too much. The average person contributes to around 2,700 pounds of landfill waste per year. This is nearly the weight of a small car. However, what can we do about this? Together, we have to try recycling smarter, wasting less food, and rethinking our fast fashion habits.
By improperly disposing our waste, we also miss the opportunity to conserve resources, support communities, and build a more sustainable future. It feels hard to make a difference in the age of big corporations and a lack of care, but believe it or not, you can make a difference. That weight of a small car we mentioned, imagine you keep that out of a landfill. Now imagine 5 people conserving that amount of resources, or 10 or 100. It all adds up.
And that's where we come in. Together, we are EcoScore, and we believe that a small change every single day can create a large impact.
With our mobile application, you can take our quiz to determine your very own sustainability score and unlock personalized guidance on how to improve it through tips, tailored daily challenges, mini games, and streaks, all for just $2.99, and a portion of the proceeds will go directly towards organizations that reduce waste. You can compare with friends and your local community to climb the sustainability leaderboard and build long-term habits that inspire change.
So far, we've already earned a revenue goal of $250, showing how our eco-conscious consumer target market has shown interest with our product and are willing to pay for it. We currently have over 30 active members, and this number is growing. We market to eco-conscious consumers such as customers at farmers markets, thrift stores, student-led eco-clubs, and charities.
Based on our projections, and using our base price of $3 subscription model, we will be earning close to $5,000 a month in revenue by next June.
And based on our target market research,
41% of people said that the lack of clear information is the most frustrating part of recycling or sorting waste. So it's not just an idea that sounds good, it's something people are asking for.
Join our movement, track your progress, and get those eco-friendly tips. Follow EcoScore app on any social media platform and help to save our planet one day at a time.
Thank you, EcoScore. If you haven't already, EcoScore teammates, please put your video on, and panelists, I invite you to ask questions of EcoScore.
Yeah, I'll hop in here. So what do you want people to say about your brand when you're not in the room?
the way in which we want to represent EcoScore is as an environmental brand that kind of, boosts, sustainability We want our brand to be known as a brand that, boosts kind of like a good action every single day. And we have that with our daily challenges, and we motivate our users to continue that streak with our streaks and leaderboards. And our main goal is to improve landfill waste. And that's what the whole purpose of EcoScore is.
Well, congrats on the traction that you're already generating revenue. Just curious about like the business model that are you trying to maybe keep the like consumer facing in the future, or maybe do you have an other like monetization way to grow the brand?
Yeah, so we're trying to keep it basically just to consumers right now,
Mm.
especially because there's a lot of other businesses out there that target like recycling for corporations or like larger communities. So we're more focused on individuals as well as like smaller communities like schools, neighborhoods, things like that. So yeah, we just plan on keeping it like that.
Okay, cool.
I can hop in. So talk about the cultural awareness of your brand. How are you expanding to international markets?
So as we are using only the app, we are planning to open it internationally. We will start with our email and then open the app. But um, as our group is very international, we are planning to do the app overall international at the first place.
Quick follow-up question, like how do you differentiate from your competitors in the market? Like, do you have any existing competitors, or like you're the first one operating in this field, facing consumers?
I could talk about this. So yeah, we do have competitors, and the way they do it is kind of different. There's Earth Hero, however, they don't have a streak aspect, a leaderboard aspect. They primarily focus on eco-friendly tips per day, kind of giving a whole library of these tips at one go. The way in which we approach this is kind of a daily aspect. So you're not given all at once, and it's kind of easy to consume, you know, format. John over here, he was very struggling to, how to figure out how to actually make an impact. When you have 3 per day, 4 per day, whatever it is, you kind of get the impact one a day at a time, and you still are understanding that you are making that impact and you are making a change day at a time.
Thank you, Arjun. Thank you, Team EcoScore. Next, we're moving on to Team 5. This is the team that's guiding students to their future, connecting them with mentors, events, and one-on-one support to help them shine bright. Please welcome Lighthouse.
High school can be really overwhelming. You're juggling classes, future plans, social stuff, and honestly, just trying to figure yourself out.
We've been there. That's why we've created this app. This is a space just for students like you, where you can breathe, grow, and get support when you need it the most. No judgment, no pressure, just real help right on your phone.
This isn't just another app, it's your personal support system. With quick weekly sessions you can fit into any evening. You get help when it actually works for you. Connect instantly with verified mentors, book one-on-one chats, or even join optional group discussions with peers who really get what you're going through. You're in control. Whether you need career guidance, emotional support, or just practical tips for personal growth, we're here to help you move forward your way.
To find and accelerate our users, we focus on platforms where students already spend their time, mainly Instagram, LinkedIn, and email. Through Instagram, we share relatable content that speeds their learning. LinkedIn helps us build credibility and connect with schools and student communities. And email lets us stay in touch with students and grow.
Our upcoming milestone is the launch of a full mobile version. We've already started development to make Lighthouse even more accessible and responsive on the go. Looking ahead, we see huge potential for growth. We aim to partner with schools, universities, and youth organizations, scaling Lighthouse into a go-to support platform for students not just locally, but also globally.
And the best part, it is completely free to start.
For students who want to go deeper, we offer affordable premium features like mentor matching and personalized tracking for just $20 per user. With approximately $12 spent per user on product and operations, we generate a net profit of $8, giving us a 40% profit margin. It is a simple, sustainable, and built to scale. But even if you never pay, the core experiences gives you everything you need to feel supported. So if you are ready to take care of yourself, build confidence, and feel less alone, this is your space. Lighthouse, an app where people connect, grow, and feel heard.
Thank you, Lighthouse. That jazzy music has me feeling really relaxed. I'll pass it to the panelists to ask Lighthouse questions.
Well, thank you, Lighthouse team. So I can tell like the mentorship or like this kind of support is in a huge demand from student side. But I'm just curious, like how do you plan to onboard mentors, like from your network or just maybe do some coverage? Can you elaborate more on that?
So basically, we have two aspects to it. One is like we act as a billboard platform. So mentor would lead us for advertising and to that hold of our student base and customer base. The other aspect is that we will target specific mentors and ask them to offer their time and maybe have some kind of thought on our app.
My question is, what does an advertising campaign for this type of app look like?
So I could answer that question. So for the advertising part, what we're doing is we're gonna have like these guest speakers and they're gonna give like a TED talk or like a live stream like every week, and that's gonna attract people depending on their niche. So suppose like I want to like get into an Ivy League college, and a person who goes to an Ivy League comes and gives a speech about that. So I'll obviously be interested, and that's like completely free. So that's how we're planning to get like more new customers in.
I guess my follow-up question is that like how do you differentiate from others?
So mainly we differentiate is because our app is not just like the mentor and the student aspect. It also has like places where we can have like free live streams and like TED Talk, like I just explained. And then it's also different because most mentor apps, it's like really niche. It's like mainly for like a specific type of like subject, but ours is like almost everything. Like if you want like a mentor for like studying, or if you want a mentor for like health issues, we have all of that. And the other problem with like other companies is that it's like mostly like local. It's not like in a global aspect or like international level aspect. So we also cover that.
Like what then my guess my follow-up is that like what specific customer segment that you are targeting, like which group of students, like maybe college student or high school student you want to get
It's
started with.
like it's like it's like mainly like young adults, high school and college.
Got it.
Thank you, Apnash. Thank you, Team Lighthouse. Moving right along, this is a fast pitch day. Team 7 are making parents' lives easier through the Duolingo of finance, teaching kids money smarts through fun, bite-sized lessons. Please welcome Money Chance.
Yes, these Pokemon cards were just $59. Now they're 12% off, just $51. And free shipping? That's saving money, right? Honestly, I'm kinda a financial genius.
There are millions of kids just like Rihanna. Smart, curious, but totally unprepared for real life money decisions. We talked to over 30 parents, teachers, and students, and what we heard was clear. I wish I learned this earlier. Current solutions are broken. Worksheets are boring, and banking apps are built for teens. And nothing really sticks to younger kids. The result? A generation growing up with zero financial confidence.
That's why we built Money Champs, a gamified app that teaches kids how to save, spend, and budget through short, fun, and interactive lessons. Think Duolingo, but instead of Spanish, it's how to tell a lot from a need or plan a $10 budget. We tried other ideas, printables, workshops, even a board game, but the one thing that kids wanted to return to was a mobile app that felt like a game. What makes us different, we're leading this from the inside. As teens ourselves, we understand what actually motivates Gen Alpha, and that's why our content gets different.
We launched our first MVP with real families and tracked everything: engagement, lesson completion, retention, and we got good feedback like it's too long or make it feel like more of a challenge. So we iterated. Shorter lessons, more avatars, cleaner UI. Our pricing, $4.99 a month, after testing with parents who said that was a sweet spot for an educational app. At this rate, we make $3.70 in profit per paying user. We're starting with the freemium model, then expanding into school licenses and district bundles. Our customer acquisition cost is $1 to $2 through parent focus, Instagram, and school referral ads. With a projected LTV over $30, our unit economics is healthy and scalable. We've kept development costs low at $3,000 and have a monthly burn of $1,500. We only need around 850 paying users to break even, and our early pilots are getting us there.
Our biggest problem, making sure our content stays fresh and fun as we scale. But that's where we shine. We are the user. We understand its problems and its fixes. Unlike debit card apps like Greenlight or GoHenry, we focus on mindset before money. And switching is easy. No bank links, just tap and play.
We're Money Champs, and we're not just teaching kids how to count money, we're teaching them how to take control of it.
Thank you, Money Champs. Please make sure your cameras are on. And Madison and Gail, what questions do you have for Money Champs?
Yeah, I can hop in. So how will your story grow as your startup grows? So what's the next chapter you want to tell? I know you're focused on kids, but do you grow with them or do you keep with the kids?
For now, we're planning to just stick with youth. I mean, obviously, we want to expand into other age groups moving on, but right now we're mainly targeting elementary school kids. So for our future plans, we're probably going to target after school programs, which usually just have elementary school kids, usually from grades like 1 to 4. And so those would probably be our future plans.
Yeah, it's so impressive that you got those financial projection, also the stats on the video. I was wondering, like, how did you get calculation of those numbers, like the customer acquisition cost and also the profit per user?
We launched surveys and we interviewed a bunch of parents and we found out like sweet spots for money overall, and that's kind of how we tracked like how much we want people to be spending on our app.
Yeah,
Okay, but like,
can
go
I
ahead.
add on to that really quickly? Sorry. So we actually use an alternative method instead of being very social media heavy. We started out using much more like accessible ways to gain traction. Like we held a bunch of in-person events in different places, and we actually got a lot of traction that way. And we also use social media targeted towards actually the parents to as an alternative method to mass advertisement.
Got it. That's all from my end.
This is more of a branding question. I know that your primary logo and word mark are pink, but in your UI you utilize yellow. Can you walk me through that decision?
We're still editing our UI. We're trying to make it as customizable as possible and personal to the kid that's using it. So yeah, as you can see also in our video, we're all wearing shades of red and pink. So our main color is pink and red, but we just wanted to show the aspect of our app, how it's customizable and it's personal to the kid that's using it.
We have time for one more question. Okay, gift of time. All right. Thank you so much, Money Champs. We are now to our final team for Demo Day. Meet the team making brain fog and mealtime indecision a thing of the past, serving college students quick, cheap, and nutritious recipes one bite at a time. Please welcome to the screen, MindBite.
I had 3 exams the next day. I was exhausted. I tried everything coffee, sugar, energy drinks, but nothing worked. It wasn't just physical tiredness, it felt like my brain was offline. I didn't need another espresso, I needed clarity. I just want someone to tell me what to eat, to feel like myself again.
That moment is exactly why we built MindBite, a personalized nutrition app that tailors recipes to your emotions and your brain goals. You open the app, tell us how you're feeling, and MindBite suggests the recipe in seconds. But here's the twist. We break down the science behind every ingredient. Carrots support eye health, blueberries support memory, and eggs provide choline to support your focus. It's not just about eating, it's about learning how to fuel your brain.
I tried one of the recipes and surprisingly, it worked. I wasn't just full, I was focused and I felt proud that I made something good for my brain.
Users can share their own meals, follow top recipe creators, and track their progress through brain performance metrics over time. It's not just an app, it's a lifestyle upgrade for your cognition.
Brain wellness is booming, thus it's projected to reach $20 million by 2027. Most products target meditation or supplements, but MindBite is different. As shown in our competitive advantage, we are the only app that connected neuroscience, emotion, and nutrition in the way that is not only scientific, but fun and social. Other apps like MyFitnessPal count calories, but we fuel your brain.
We built our prototype on Lovable. Clean, simple, and functional. In our first user test, 90% created a recipe and returned 4 times in just 1 week. We're already live in 3 countries, and our BrainBot AI, where users type in "I feel anxious" and get an instant recipe, is working.
With a subscription for $10 per month, we have already generated $250 in sales, with only 25 in costs. In the next year, we aim for 200 users with 4,000 revenue. Our next steps: partnering with campus wellness centers, launching TikTok challenges, empowering students worldwide.
I aced 2 of those exams, but more than that, I felt like I had control again. MindBite doesn't just feed me, it understands me. Because sometimes the smartest thing you can do is eat with your brain in mind.
MindBite isn't just an app, it's how you unlock your brain.
Invest in MindBite. Eat smart, think sharper, feel better.
Thank you, MindBite. If you don't already have your screens on, get on now so that you can hear from our paddlists. Madison, Gladys, what do you want to know?
Madison, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. So there's a lot of applications targeted towards college students. So what part of your story is going to stick with your audience and why?
Actually, we found that the only app as we said in our app, that connects neuroscience, emotion, and nutrition, and also other app care more about calories. And also, we found that other app has a high cost. For example, it's need the users to pay from $25 to $90 per month. But actually, we price our app according to our Google form. We put on our social media platform, and we found that students are willing to pay from $5 to $10. So we think that we are the best app to fit this our problem. We found that many students in universities and schools visit.
Okay, so like how much do you charge for a month?
$10.
$10. Have you ever think about like expand to another market, like maybe working professional? I think I could use that in my life. And then do you have any like maybe market expansion plan in the future, or do you plan to stick with the college students?
Yeah, actually, we aim to partnering with many universities, and also our plans that we aim for third month, I think we will have more than 160 users, and also this month we have 20. Now we have 25 users, and also I think we will aim to partnering with programs, for example, research programs or in-person programs, and also we aim to partnering with gyms and other centers that many students go to it or use it.
We have time for one more question.
Squeeze one in. So which part of your story aligns with your brand identity?
I'm sorry, can you repeat it again?
Oh, yeah, what part of your brand story aligns with your brand identity?
Mm,
Yeah, that's a good question. So basically, when we were first conducting market research, we interviewed like 20 people, and the college students mostly talked about how they were like cooking pasta on a weekly basis, and they really like lacked nutrition in their daily lives. So that's what really aligns with our values.
Thank you, Team MindBite, and thank you to all of our panelists. We have a few minutes, 3 to 5 minutes left for panelists to share any closing thoughts on all of the different pitches that you've heard today. So, Madison, can I have you kick us off with your closing thoughts?
Well, definitely. I think these are all, first of all, it's amazing that you got these off the ground in the amount of time that you had. That's incredible. So kudos to you all for sure. I think, as we go forward, just thinking about your audience, what they like, what they enjoy, how they interact with the apps that currently, feel comfortable to them, and that will allow you to be successful with your ideas.
All right,
That's
my turn. Okay, yeah, I feel like it's so amazing that, students can build this creative apps or like websites and you do like turn the ideas into real like working prototypes. I think one thing I would like to maybe suggest to add on either demo video or pitch deck moving forward is to think about like the sustainable model like in the future. You might have the revenue or the traction for now, but like how do you make it like a 10 times bigger or like 100 times bigger in the future is something that we may think about. And then I also do feel like each app that should be have like a core feature as the stepping point or the starting point. Maybe you can target like a really specific or niche segment at the first, and then you can expand to other market or other customers you wanna working with. I think that should be always so amazing. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the feedback, panelists. Very, very helpful to be thinking about future planning and next steps. That's it for our pitch. Please welcome the video.
LaunchX, in one word, is action. If I could describe LaunchX in one word, it would be inspirational.
LaunchX in one word is opportunity.
Transformative.
Flexible.
Rigorous.
Opportunities.
Revolutionary.
Journey, because each day brings a new lesson, not only about the business world, but also about myself, my own limits, and the areas I truly belong.
Transformative. It pushed me out of my comfort zone and completely changed how I think about building something real.
Dedication. It's about staying focused, working hard, and constantly learning.
LaunchX in one word is limitless because it opens your mind, stretches your dreams, and shows you that anything, truly anything is possible. I came with passion, but LaunchX gave me purpose.
Congratulations, Launchies. You've done it. You completed the program. First, I just want to say thank you to our panelists. Madison and Gladys, thank you guys both for being here. We appreciate it. I think you both had very useful questions as well. So I appreciate that. I think it gives our students a wonderful example of the types of questions they're going to experience out in the real world. So appreciate that. Thank you for being here. And students, thank you for being wonderful participants in our program. I hope you heard the I don't know, maybe awe is overstating it, but the awe is what I'll use from Madison to go from ideation to launch and revenue in the course of just 5 weeks. I know we push you pretty hard, and it's a tough 5 weeks, but this is something you'll be able to carry with you for the rest of your life. You'll be able to remember this experience and remember what it took to get here, and frankly, you'll be able to impress people for a long time that you pulled this off, because those of us that have been around the entrepreneurial ecosystem for a while just know how really difficult it is to get to revenue at all, and to do it as fast as you guys did is always incredible. This is our last cohort of any of our online programs. So this is kind of the wrap up, not just for you guys, but this is the wrap up for a lot of our summer staff. So congratulations to all of you. I hope you stay a part of the LaunchX ecosystem. This is just the beginning of your incredible entrepreneurial journey, and we're very excited to hear about what's ahead of you. Please keep us looped in. Please reach out to the LaunchX team if there's things we can do to help you. And as far as the staff that have been so supportive over the course of the last few weeks, thank you all so much as well. We truly could not pull this program off without all of you. So with deep appreciation and gratitude in my heart, I will sign us off for summer of 2025. Thank you, everybody.